And good evening, and welcome to the Truth Guy podcast right here on a Monday afternoon, 3 o'clock right here. We've got something extremely special for you today. Just a little quick peek there. You'll have to excuse a little bit of background noise. Got a guy out in the yard right now doing some leveling for me, and he just happened to get here at the same time we started our podcast. But I want to welcome everybody. It's always a pleasure to come to you, Kerry Miller, right here, the Truth Guy. And I've got a lot of feedback about that. Some people say, well, Kerry, you kind of hard. I said, but it's the truth, right? They said, yeah, it's the truth. If you're going to hit us hard, and I do. And I think it's important that you understand that, we've gone through life and we've done a lot of things and we've lived the way others want us to. And we just can't do that anymore, right? I mean, you're not going to get anywhere you want to go if you do what everybody else wants you to do. You have to make a decision. You have to have a strong desire to make things happen. You have to be able to make a commitment, not to everybody else, but to yourself. And you have to make a decision to do that. And we're going to talk about those three things. And at the end of this presentation, I'm going to show you something very special. Normally don't do this, but I've had a lot of people ask me over the last several days because of the podcast over the last week, Kerry, what do you do? What is it that you're doing right now that you would share with us that makes you money, that makes you a residual income, that allows you to build a home-based business? And could you share that with us? Today on this podcast, I'm going to do that. It's going to be pre-recorded, as I use this presentation a lot, and so it's going to be a pre-recorded presentation, but it's exactly what I share when I share with people who have a strong desire, an absolute a commitment beyond belief, and they are absolutely ready to make a decision. But before we get started, let's talk about having that desire. We've all gone through life like this, and it's just the way it is. We all have a desire to do something better. We all have a desire to make more money. We all have a desire to build a home-based business so we can be independent and we don't have to worry about going to work. We can be with our family. We can watch our kids grow up. And we have those things in us to do what we want to do. But for some reason it gets crushed. And when it gets crushed, we ask ourselves, how did that happen? And then we try something else, and then we try something else. And we know we have a burning desire in our heart, but everybody keeps pouring water on it. And so if you have a true desire, if you truly have a desire to move forward, if you truly have a desire to start a home-based business, if you have a desire to add an extra $500 a month to your income or an extra $500,000 a month to your income, you can't allow anybody to stop you. You can't allow anybody to stop you from reaching the desires and dreams that you have for yourself and for your loved ones. I want you to think about this. Without question, that you want to give your loved ones a better life. I don't know. I've never asked anyone that question. I've never talked to anybody and said, hey, do you really not want to give your loved ones a better life in the future? Do you really not want to build generational wealth to do something for them in the future? I've never had anybody say, oh, no, man, screw them. I don't want my kids to have the things they want. I don't want my family to have the desires of their life. I don't want to be able to take them on vacations, and I don't want to be able to do all that. And especially now, think about this. It's the summertime. And a lot of people have lost their jobs. A lot of people have gone back to their jobs, but they're not making the money that they were. A lot of people are going through some very tough times right now. And guess what? Because they did not follow their desires, because they did not take themselves to that place that they truly wanted to go, because they did not do the things that they wanted to do, they don't have the money to do anything this summer. And it's really sad. Think about it for a moment. You have a burning desire in your heart to give your family everything they possibly could have. All the wants and dreams to come true. But something as simple as a virus can shut all that down. Because we do not plan, because we do not think about the future, because we didn't plan for anything to change in our lives, because we didn't plan on COVID at the beginning of the year, because we didn't plan on jobs being cut, we didn't plan on our businesses being shut down, we didn't think about all those things happening, and they did. And not only do you have to have desire, but you have to have a very strong commitment level. The hardest thing in the world, and people, oh no, I can do that. Don't rush here, I got that. I can make that happen. Don't worry about that. I can do all that. I can do anything I want to do because I'm committed until it comes time to doing it. Commitment is waking up in the morning knowing that you're going to go do a 7 to 5 or 9 to 5 or whatever it is, the hour drive to work, the hour home, and walking into the house, fixing dinner or eating dinner, whatever you do, and walking away from that table and saying, I've got to spend at least 2 to 3 hours on my business so that I can quit driving to an office every day, so that I can create an income level commensurate to what I'm already making. I want to be at that same level so I can get away from where I'm at. I want to be able to do the things that I want to do, so I'm committed to do it. That's true commitment. That's true commitment. Who's committed? The chicken or the pig? How many of you have heard that story? The chicken or the pig. That pig, he's giving it his all. When you sit down to eat that breakfast in the morning, that chicken's still doing the same thing he was doing in the beginning. He was laying those eggs. That pig, when you eat that bite of ham, he gave everything. So which one are you? Are you the chicken or the pig? How committed are you to doing what you want to do? I've talked to people every day who literally have tears in their eyes, who say, Kerry, I am committed. And then a week later you contact them and say, well, I just haven't had time to do that yet. That's not commitment. That's walking away from your desires and dreams and giving up everything that you ever wanted because you cannot do what? You cannot make a decision on what you want to do. You see, when you're committed, you have to make a decision. And you have to say, okay, I've got a burning desire in my heart. I know exactly where I want to go. I know exactly what I want to do. I know exactly where I want to be. I want to be able to give my family the nice things that they want. I want to be able to take the vacations that we've only dreamed about. I want to be able to buy my husband or my wife or my kids a vehicle when they get to high school so that they can go do the things they want to do. Because that comes, right? I want to be able to send my child to college. You know why most people don't go to college? They don't have the money. It's not because they don't have the intelligence or they don't have the ability. And you say, well, Kerry, there's all kind of money out there to go to college. They got to pay it back. Yeah, you can get student loans all day. What happens when you get out of college or you don't finish college and you got all those student loans? And we all know that the majority of people don't finish college. That's just the reality of today. We think we have a desire to go to college and a commitment to go to college, and we made a decision to go to college, and then when we get there, we realize that, shoot, that wasn't the decision I wanted to make at all. College teaches you to be an employee. Well, you're already an employee. What do you want to do for yourself? What decision do you want to make for yourself and your family and your loved ones? How many of you want to build generational wealth like you've never built before? In order to do that, you have to have a burning desire. If you don't have that burning desire, number one, it's never going to happen. Number two, you have to have a commitment level like you've never had before. I don't know if many of you had the opportunity that watching this to watch Michael Jordan actually play basketball. He took himself to a level that nobody else could. He was above and beyond committed. He elevated everyone around him because he had the desire to be the absolute best he could possibly be. And he was so committed that when everybody else was going home, he was still shooting rounds. When everybody else was still in bed, he was already at the practice field. He was already inside the gym doing exactly what he wanted to do. Why? Because he made a decision that he was going to be absolutely the best basketball player that ever hit the court. And when he did, he elevated himself to a point where everybody else had to be on the top of their game, or they looked like they didn't have a desire in the world to even be on the floor. You have to have that kind of desire. You have to have that kind of commitment. You have to be committed so that when people hear you speak and they see that you've achieved your dreams and they see that you've taken yourself to a different place, that it elevates them. That your commitment and your decision making and your desires are so strong that you take them to a new place. You know, there was an old saying, I want to be like Mike. Do you want to be like you? Do you want to be like the new you? Do you want to take yourself to a place that most people only dream of? And when you get there, they say, I don't know how you did it, but I want you to show me how and why you did it. Why do you do the things that you do? We talked about why the other day. Why do you do the things that you do? You do them because you have a burning desire, this feeling in your heart that you want to increase everyone around you's happiness. You want to increase everyone else's around you desires. You want to increase the commitment of everyone around you. You want to be able to give your family the things. That's why you do the things you do. That's why you get up at 6 o'clock in the morning, drive an hour and a half to work and come back and drive an hour and a half home, because you want to make sure that your family eats. You know, there's a lot of families not eating right now. I drove by a food bank the other day and I was absolutely shocked at how long people had been waiting in line in the food bank for 3.5 hours. That is a position that I don't want to see anybody in. And I'm sure they have desires and have committed to things and had made decisions in their life. But the one thing they don't have is a strong mentor. Because when you run up against that brick wall, and we all run up against it, I do it all the time. I have a great mentor. His name is Carlos Seguro. He is my mentor. He's my brother, man. We're tight. I love listening to him. I love watching him. I love talking to him at 3 o'clock in the morning when we're sharing ideas. And we've partnered on this amazing program that I'm going to show you in a minute called True United. Why? Because I had whys. I wanted to have the opportunity to help others take themselves to a financial level in their life that nobody else could ever do. I love mentoring people. That's my why. Helping people achieve their goals, achieve their desires, and help them stay committed and make sure that they know that they made the right decision. I want to share with you a video. And this video talks about the True United program. 2 products, 3 steps, extremely simple. You have a desire to get where you want to go. This program, along with the mentors and the help that you will receive, will take you where you want to go. You have commitment in your life, and you know you have to get there. We as a team at True United, our partners, will make sure that you have everything you need to get to where you want to go. You want to make a decision? When this is over, make a decision. And I will promise you that your desires, your dreams, everything you want will come true. So let's jump over here real quick. I am going to crank this up and get this started. Hello, and welcome to this True United Business Overview. My name is Kerry Miller, and I'm going to spend Hello, and welcome to this True United Business Overview. My name is Kerry Miller, and I'm going to spend the next few minutes quickly going over how the True United platform works, and more importantly, how to leverage this simple system to either supplement or maybe even replace a full-time income, if that's what you're looking for. And rather than spend a bunch of time talking about the economy or timing, I'm just going to get right to it. A no hype, laid back conversation from me to you on how we can possibly help you create an insulated stream of income for both you and your family. We have figured out a way for you to become a part of a risk-free, recession-proof work-from-home model that can allow people to begin creating a bit of financial stability, not just in the near future, but for the long haul, regardless of what happens moving forward. Whether you've ever built a home-based business or not, the overall goal in partnering with a company like True United is to make money. Let's just keep it real. I know there's a lot of great products and services out there, great companies, amazing leadership, but I think what you'll see with True United is that if you're going to invest time and energy in a business to build an additional source of income, it should be and really needs to be a model that's easy. Something that is super simple for you to do. And then even more important, something that's easy to teach others. In fact, this business is so simple, rather than tell you how it works, it's actually going to be easier for me to just show you, which I'm going to do here in just a second. It doesn't matter if you're a master networker or if you have a background in sales, none of those things matter. You just need a burning desire to change your financial situation and are open to being coachable. We've done all the heavy lifting. We have done all the work, laid a foundation. We've got amazing leadership and have a proven step-by-step system so you can get connected, plug into our system, and achieve whatever it is you're looking for. What is True United? True United is a free profit-sharing platform featuring a few select Amazon brands who have agreed to pay us back a huge portion of their profits for simply being featured on our platform. This means you can build a passive residual income with no sign-up fees, no inventory, no selling, and no overpriced starter packages. Simply subscribe to one normal priced Amazon product and share. Now, while I'm walking through the website, I would like for you to ask yourself this question. Can I do what he's doing? And if the answer is yes, which I'm pretty certain it will be, then you're well on your way to creating a life with both the financial and the time freedom we all desire. And all you have to do is follow a few simple steps. Step one, you've got to get connected. It's free to join. No sign-up fees, no overpriced product packages, no inventory. Simply go to the top of the website, which you are on right now. It's 2p3s.truenited.com. And then click register and take 1 minute to sign up. Literally 60 seconds. Fill out this information. That's step one. Step two is we're going to go right up here to the shop and click on True United Challenge. This section features a few of the Amazon brands that have agreed to actually pay us for featuring their products on our platform. These items that you see here, they're not only found on Amazon, but they're actually cheaper in the True United platform. In fact, these brands are so motivated and excited to partner with us that they have agreed to actually pay us a huge portion of their profits, which gives us the ability to create a leveraged residual income for not only supporting their brands, but sharing this simple system. I'm going to go over a few of these products real quick. And again, I want to preface, we're not product focused, product driven. We're not sales driven, commission driven. These are great products, but our focus here is the system and leveraging the profit. So you'll see here, Healthy Vita Power Pack Daily Vitamins. Everyday supplement, 22 fruits and vegetables, 23 minerals, brain booster, great product. Just add this to your cart, check out, and you're all set. And if taking a daily vitamin isn't your thing, then slide over here. We've got 2 flavors of Vingo energy drinks. It's a healthy energy drink alternative. No carbs, no sugar, no calories. Taste amazing. You know, none of that funny energy drink aftertaste. Both of these items you'll see are $49 right here. And even better, cheaper than on Amazon. No shipping cost. I know everybody loves free shipping. Now you'll see that these items carry with them 30 profit points, which is how we get paid. So you'll see 30 points, 30 profit points. You can think of the profit point the same as you would a share price. 1 point equals 1 share. For example, in order for you to make a return on Amazon stock, you yourself would need some Amazon shares. Same principle. So in order to participate in our profit pool or to earn income, again, you need some profit points yourself. So this is why we're so focused on these 2 True 90 Challenge items, because they give us the best return for the amount of money we spend. In fact, right now, even with all the uncertainty in the financial markets in our current economic situation, the profit point or share price here at True 90 is actually going up. Even better. You're not only earning a profit for the points you have, but you're also able to match everybody else's points when they get connected to you, which is again where the leveraged residual income comes from. But our goal here is to teach people how to hit the ground running in the most affordable and efficient way possible. But let's just keep things simple. Our focus is to just show people how to grab one of these first 2 items and share. So step 1 takes a minute, get connected. Step 2, take another minute and grab one of the challenge items. Now, since our goal is to teach people how to leverage the simple profit sharing system, not to go out and try and sell products, we're learning that there's really just 3 categories of people who are having success with True 90. The first category is someone who already takes a supplement or a multivitamin or already drinks energy drinks or coffee or some other stimulant. And they're so motivated to change their financial situation that switching to one of these normal priced, amazing brands to build another stream of income is a no-brainer. Second category is someone like myself. I'm getting a little bit older, and I think I knew I should have probably been taking a supplement or some type of vitamin, but I just wasn't. And so when someone sat down with me and shared this model, I immediately saw how I could put together not just some extra income, but replace an entire income and help other people along the way by simply doing what I probably should have been doing anyways. And for me, that was also a no-brainer. And then there's the third category, which is a growing group of people. That's someone who could care less about a vitamin or energy drink, but they're so hyper motivated to change their financial situation and realize how huge these 2 markets are that getting connected to grab one of these challenge items so they can generate a significant income is an easy decision. In fact, we've got people right now grabbing a case or 2 of the energy drinks just so they can take them to work and give them away. Not to try to sell them, just give them away, which obviously creates a very laid back, no pressure conversation about having access to Amazon brands that actually pay people to hand out samples. That's what people are saying as a script. It's so simple. So again, it's not about trying to sell products. The goal here is to leverage the profits these brands are sharing so that we can create an income, not to convince people to buy a bunch of stuff or teach them once they join to go out and be a salesperson, just being completely transparent. This is a relationship business. If you don't find yourself falling into one of these 3 categories and getting excited at the thought of what this model can do for you financially, along with how many people you can help, then there's a good chance that this probably isn't going to be a good fit for you. And that's 100% okay. So how do these profit points or shares turn into a leveraged residual income? Assuming you've already gotten connected and grabbed at least one $49 challenge item, you now have 30 profit points or shares. Again, right now, current share price of the profit point is 22 cents. You'll see that right here. So you already have made $6.60 profit on the item that you purchased, and we haven't even started. Then moving forward, we're going to share and teach a few people those same simple steps. Now, we can connect as many people as you want, but to keep it easy, I'm only going to show you what can happen when we just connect 6 people. So since you already have 30 shares yourself, you'll now have the ability to match or earn on everyone else's 30 points that are connected to you. So those 6 people in this example on level 1, 22 cents, will put an additional $39.60 profit back in your pocket plus your $6.60. Now, moving forward, we're simply going to continue to show those 6 how to each connect and show 6 themselves. And remember again, they can connect as many people as they want. 6 is just our way to keep it simple. That equals $237 just on level 2. Now, let's go down one more level to level 3. Again, same process times 22 cents equals $1,425. Now, together, just from this small group sharing and teaching, because you get to add up all these totals, it's over $1,700 in residual income each month. That's it. It's the entire model. That's it. This is the entire model. I'll also add that while we only showed what could happen after a couple of levels, we have the ability to earn on 15 levels. Let's do a real quick recap. Step 1, take 1 minute, set up your free account. Step 2, take another minute and set up a subscription to either one of those $49 True 90 Challenge items. It doesn't matter if you use them yourself, share them, or give them away as samples. It's not about the products, it's about the profits. Step 3, let's work together and connect 6 people who can simply follow steps 1 and 2. And then finally, we're going to help those 6 connect and scale 2 levels. When that happens, you'll be at $1,700 a month, which is an amazing return on your $49 purchase. Now, for those of you who are looking to maybe replace an income or maybe bring home a working spouse, all we have to do is simply help those 6 people that you connected scale their business 3 more levels. You'll see down here in step 4, instead of 2 levels, again, this is just the same 6 people, and you're still only spending $49. We're going to help them scale 3 levels, and that's going to put a 6-figure income in your pocket. So again, no selling, no pitching, no inventory, simple. If you can follow this step-by-step system, your life will look completely different before this year is over, or maybe even sooner. There has never been a better time to work from home. Whoever shared this with you has just blessed you with the opportunity that you've been searching for. Now the rest is up to you. Make sure you reach back out to the person who shared this with you, get connected, and let's start your path to financial freedom. All right. And you know, it's some are going to say, gosh, Kerry, that's just too easy. Does it work? It works. I've been very blessed to have the opportunity to be with True 90 for since 2017 and watch the changes and watch the things happen with True 90 and watch Carlos Seguro and Ron Yeager take this thing to a level that most people only dream of. To have the opportunity to be a part of a profit sharing company, where you're a partner of the company, you receive a share of the profits every single month from not only what you do, but from what others do, and to be able to work to have your desires met, and to show that your commitment and your decision was the right commitment and the right decision. There's an old saying, some will, some won't, some so what, next. I have one dream in my life, and that's to help make as many millionaires this year as I possibly can. Have a good friend of mine says, man, should you really tell people that? Absolutely. Why? Because that's the way I feel. You know, it's anybody can go out and make an extra $500 a month. Anybody can do that. I don't care who you are. You can go out and you can just work a few extra hours on a Saturday and Sunday, or a Friday and a Saturday, and make $500 extra a month. I want to help you make $500,000 extra a year. I want to help you make, 7 figures extra a year. And you say, Kerry, can that really be done? Absolutely it can. Absolutely it can. Why? Been there, done that. I remember when I made my first $1 million, it was hard. It was the toughest thing I ever did. Making the second million's easy, because you have already gone through the ups and the downs and the overs. And Carlos Aguirre, top 1% of earners in Amazon in the world. He understands e-commerce. He understands e-commerce marketing. He understands how to make money in this business. Go to 2p3s.truenited.com. 2p3s.truenited.com. Get started today. All you have to do is click on the registration link, purchase your product. I will see that happen. And what I will do is I will make sure as soon as I see that happens, I will reach out to you. And you will be a part. You will be a partner of the True United family. I will send you some information. We'll get you launched. We'll get you started. And we'll help get you to the place that you want to go. Hey, this is the Kerry Miller Truth Guy podcast. We are here for one reason: to help you gain success, to help get you where you want to go. We're a little bit longer today than we normally are. That's because we had a 13-minute and 30-second video, but that's okay, because I want to share that with the world. I'm going to do this every day. Why? Because it's important. I'm going to make this a part of our package every single day, our Truth Guide podcast every single day. Why? Because people need to know. We live in a time where if you do not create a residual stream of income, an extra stream of income, bringing in money every single day, you're going to wake up one morning here and say, why did I not do that? Because my desire was so strong. I was so committed, and I made the decision, and I stopped. I'll see everybody on the next Truth Guide podcast.